Since I put up that warning sign by the roadside about wild boars and a speed limit of 60, my wife and my life completely changed. We kept scattering metal pieces on the road, watching cars with flat tires one after another pull over to the side. The repair shop's business became more and more booming, even forming long lines. To be honest, at first Xiaoying felt very uneasy, but seeing that we were making so much money every day that her hands ached from counting it, she gradually changed from her initial unease to active support. That day, the female boss from the construction site came to inspect, and her tire got punctured too, almost causing an accident. I did not want to take this job, so I deliberately quoted a high price, hoping to make the female boss back off, but unexpectedly, she agreed right away. While waiting for the car to be repaired, the female boss saw Xiaoying making handmade dolls and curiously asked her how much she earned for making one. Xiaoying whispered that it was only a few cents. Hearing this, the female boss immediately took out $50 to buy one and told Xiaoying to take a day off. But this kindness did not move Xiaoying. Instead, it made her feel insulted. The car was quickly repaired, but I then added an extra charge on the spot, demanding double the money. The female boss could not argue with me. Although she knew she was being cheated, she had no choice but to obediently pay. Before leaving, she angrily threw out a remark, saying that it is because we always engage in such fraudulent schemes that we will be stuck like this for our whole lives. These words stuck in our hearts like a thorn. That night, Xiaoying suggested to me, replace the metal pieces with nails hammered into the road. That would be more efficient. We immediately agreed. That very night, we started using an electric drill to bore holes in the road surface and firmly hammer nails into them. Sure enough, efficiency greatly improved, with almost 1 out of every 5 cars getting a flat tire. But the good times did not last long. One night, I was suddenly taken away by the police. We all thought it was because the nail scattering was exposed, but it turned out that the female boss's daughter had been kidnapped. Although the ransom was paid, the kidnappers did not release the girl. The police asked the female boss if she had any enemies recently. She could not recall any at first, until she pulled out the handmade doll made by Xiaoying from her bag, and then remembered that since the construction started, I had been constantly causing trouble at the site. However, after investigating, the police found no evidence and released me. But Xiaoying was worried that I might get caught again because of the nails, so she took on the task of hammering nails at night. But while she was working, she was secretly spotted by the nearby Boss Wen. After Xiaoying left, Boss Wen went to check the road surface but accidentally stepped on a nail. Now he understood everything. Boss Wen did not report to the police but directly approached Xiaoying. He said he already knew our secret of hammering nails on the road. If she did not want this to be exposed, she should come to see him alone and dress sexily. Xiaoying did not tell me about this. Instead, she asked me, what if we get discovered? I said helplessly that we would have to stop then. But Xiaoying really did not want to go back to the hard times of the past. After much thought, she ultimately decided to go see Boss Wen alone and agreed to all his demands.